Good afternoon, it's Tuesday, November 12th, 2024, and I'm down on Chapel Lane, and Bank Street is here, and nice piece of street art on Bank Street, and I'm opposite St Mary's Roman Catholic Church, probably the oldest Roman Catholic church in the city. And there's a wee grotto type place down here, and there's Castle Court, and I'm looking up at a picture of Jesus.
Yes.
And this is the latest addition to Chapel Lane by Dan Kitchener. Sometimes his tag name is Dank, and this was done very, very recently. And there's one next door to it as well, done by Dan Kitchener, but this one's very, very different from the speeding cars and what have you that are over here. And it's catching the sunlight just as I look, and that's quite appropriate. We'll see if I can go further back to get a wee bit better of a view, or maybe if I go further, I don't know. Anyway, so this is on the back of Hope Church, and it's very appropriate that it's here, trying to spread the message of Christianity and Jesus having time for the down and outs of society, the rejects of society, as well as everybody else. And this piece was done by Essex born Dan, and this he says about this: my new epic mural completed in sunny Belfast. I was compelled to complete this. I created this for the amazing people of Belfast and for Crown Jesus Ministries, and that's headed up by a guy called Mitch. And Dan has great things to say about them, but the painting is inspired by John 21, as the resurrected Jesus has breakfast on the beach with his disciples, and there's the waves in at the back, down here and down here, and it's vibrant and being caught in the sun there. And I'm a bit biased because I am a Christian myself, plus I'm a big fan of Dan Kitchener's stuff, even though he comes from England. He has about 11 pieces all around Belfast, and I have videoed the most of them. Dan Kitchener also goes on to say he expresses huge gratitude for being so supportive, or supported by the people of Belfast. They were so kind to me on my journey back to faith, born again, washed and clean and renewed, because Dan admits himself he was heavily into drugs and alcohol for some time, having been brought up in a Christian home, but he wandered far away like the prodigal son. So this is my huge thanks to my good friend and brother Mitch and his amazing family, and this is entitled Light of the World by Dan Kitchener, all the way from Essex. And Dan Kitchener, look up his website. He's very, very well known in street art circles. His work is on display on gable walls all around the world: New York, London, Barcelona, Osaka, Japan. And an awful lot of his inspiration in other street art pieces is actually from Japan. He loves Japan, and this piece is called Light of the World. And my, don't we need a bit of light to the world today? The world is a very dark place for so many people. The Bible talks about there being wars and rumours of wars, and we get that every night on the evening news. And It's just absolutely horrible. It's so depressing what's going on locally and further afield. And there's not too much light in the world today. There are some good people if you search them out. So, super painting to give us all hope here down in Chapel Lane, and it's appropriate that it is where it is here. We'll try to get another angle on this this portrait of Jesus, because the tree's in the road, but the tree has to grow. And this is the place where Dank was speaking highly of, and Mitch of Crown Jesus Ministries operates out of here. And they try and help people who are alcoholics and drug addicts and such like. So if you know anybody who's in that dreadful position, send them down here. But people have got to want to change. If they don't want to change, then there's nothing can be done for them. Okie dokie. Come and check it out for yourself. Well done, Dan. Well done, Mitch. There's my wee bike ready for me again. Has to be one of Dan Kitchener's. It's probably the best one he's ever done, in my opinion.